Hi students, hope your studies are going well. Now in this video of electricity chapter, we come across a very important concept of this chapter, that is the system of resistors, right? The resistors of the system of resistors. So here in the system of resistor, there are two types of system are there. One is series connection and one is parallel connection. But in this video, I only focus on the resistance in series, right? So only discuss about the series connection here. So come to first meaning, then circuit diagram, then formula, then advantage, then disadvantage, and then problems. Okay, that is our video one by one, right? These are steps. Now see first step here, resistance in series, right? So when we say that the particular circuit is in series, here we know that many appliances are there, electrical devices are there. When we say that the particular devices are in series or not, so that is come to definition of first, what is meaning of series here. When two or more than one is required, two or more resistance when connected end to end, then they say to be connected in series, right? In series, that is what meaning of the series, resistance in series. When we say that, or what is mean by the resistance in series, see here, when resistance are two or more resistance are when connected to each other, right? Resistor 1 connected to resistor 2, resistor 3, they are connected to each other by end to end. End to end means side by side. Okay, for example, this is one resistance, then I can connect the other resistance that is side by side. This is one resistance, then that is inside by that end. This is one resistance and connected another resistance, and that and other connected another resistance. So that is what end to end we connected the resistance. So if you see the circuit diagram clear here, so circuit diagram for this very important for 2 marks. Draw the circuit diagram for resistance in series. Okay, so write here circuit diagram, right? Circuit diagram for resistance in series, right? So resistance series, we take a circuit diagram here. See, very simple circuit diagram. Take a conducting wire, and we know that the symbol of resistance is like that. This is the resistance symbol. Okay, I take two or more resistance. So I take here three resistance, one resistance and two resistance and three resistance. So see, observe that this resistance is connected to this resistance at the end, then at the end. So these are nothing but what end to end connection. When we make the resistance end to end connection, so after that end we connect this resistance, after that end we connect this resistance, and then it is continuously go on adding the resistance. Okay, that is nothing but end to end connection of the resistance is said to be a connection in series. Okay, if you make end to end, when the electric devices are connected end to end, okay, when end to end connections are made in the circuit, and such circuit is called as a connection in the series. Okay, right? Then as we know that the simple electric circuit, after electric devices we have the battery, we have ampere, we have volt. Okay, so same I apply here. So the conducting, so I take here battery, big small, big one, small one, big one, and small one. So this is battery, so I can key use here. Okay, it is okay, I can label later. It is key, and then I require for measurement of current, that is what ammeter. Okay, I can take ammeter here. Okay, it is this ammeter, then I close this. Okay, so now this is plus, this is minus, and this is plus, and this is minus, and this is what, students? This is nothing but ammeter. Why ammeter use? Ammeter use for the measurement of the current in the circuit, right? So now what is the direction of the electric circuit? There is direction. Okay, so current is flowing in this direction from plus to negative. Convention current direction is from plus to negative. Now it is battery. And now it is key. Okay, key plug, and now the current I is flowing in the circuit. current is I flowing in the circuit. Okay, current is I, same current flowing in the circuit. This is plus symbol and this is a minus symbol, right? Okay. Now we recall again. We know that when the current is flowing in the circuit, when you apply a potential difference. Okay. So now find the potential difference across the resistance. See here, how many resistors are connected? R1. Okay, it is R2 resistance. It is a R3. So this was a connection in series. Now see, R1 connected end to R2, R2 connected end to the R3. Now we can apply here voltage, right? At the end of the one resistance R1, we applied a voltage parallel. Okay, we connected parallel. So if here V1, I can calculate the voltage at the end of the R1 which V1, and I calculate the voltage at R2. Okay, at R2, that is we call it as a V2. Okay, it is volt 2, and then I calculate the resistance voltage at the end of the R3, that is it is called as what? V3. So it is plus minus and plus minus, right? So this is what the circuit diagram for. This is what the circuit diagram for connection in series. Very simple one. Okay, you have to remember for 2 marks question it is, right? So how we connected here? We learned in the first video of electricity, that is emitter is always connected in series, then the voltmeter is always connected in parallel. So it is parallel connection. So it is a series connection. Although this is battery, this is key, and the current conventional current is flow from plus terminal to the negative terminal. This is student all about the circuit diagram of connection in series. So again repeat the concept. Resistance in series, what mean by when the resistance R1, R2 and R3, 2 or more resistors connected in side by side. Okay, end to end. Such end to end connection is called it as a connection in the series, right? So here R1, R2 and R3, right? Now the very important point here. So we have to now calculate how much potential difference is there in the circuit. Okay, so first point you observe in this circuit diagram series. So first point you have to remember here, in series current I, same current I, okay, same current I can pass through each resistor. See, in the series circuit, the current is same. The concept shortcut is the current is same throughout the circuit. The current is same in the circuit. That is I. That is what? That is nothing but I. So that point you remember. In the series circuit, the current is what? Same. And what change here? Voltage is change here. Voltage is change. You have to remember that one. Right? In the series circuit, the current in the series circuit is the same. What the current in R1 flow, that same current in R2 flow, and that same current in R3 flow. For example, if the 1 ampere of current is flowing in the circuit, okay, 2 ampere of current is flowing in the circuit. So what happened? 2 ampere of current is flowing in R1, and R2 also 2 ampere, and R3 also 2 ampere. There is no change in the current. So that we say that in the series circuit, R1, R2 and R3 receive the same current, same quantity of current, that is 2 ampere. Here also 2 ampere, here also 2 ampere, here also 2 ampere. That is I say that current I. So in the series circuit, the same current is flowing in the series circuit. But what change? Only change in the voltage. See, at R1 V1 voltage, at R2 V2 voltage, at R3 V3 voltage. Voltage is changed here. Current is I, but voltage is V1, V2 and V3. For example, if a current 2 ampere is flow here, means voltage say 4 ampere. 2 ampere and 6 ampere. Okay, 6 volt. 2, 6 volt, 8 volt, 10 volt. That is changed. When current is flowing in the series circuit same, but what change? The voltage is changed. The 6, 8 and 10, that is maybe increase, maybe decrease. I can give example only here. Okay, that is why the change in the voltage you have to remember one. Okay, in series circuit, current is same, change in voltage, that is 2 point you have to be remember here. Okay, that is what V1, V2 and V3. Right? This is very important. You will remember here. Now come to the another very important concept of this is, I can remove this one. Okay, I can erase this one. This title also. So now come to the very important. I can remove this one. Okay, this is all. Okay. It is required in series. Okay, this point is very important, right? Current is same but change in voltage. Now observe that total current. Okay, the current in the circuit is same. Right? First point here, current in the series circuit is same through each resistance. Okay, for R1 also same, R2 and R3 all current is same, but change in voltage. For example, for R1 it is V1 voltage, for R2 it is V2 voltage, and for R3 it is V3 voltage. As we know here, R1 having V1 voltage, R2 having V2 voltage, and R3 having V3 voltage. Now we have to calculate the total voltage present in the circuit. So for that, simple total voltage. Okay, total voltage in the circuit. So total voltage is V is equal to total voltage V1 plus V2 plus V3. This is the total voltage in the circuit, student. Okay, you have to remember that one. Okay, you have to remember the point that total voltage is taken as V1 plus V2 and V3. This equation 1. Now by Ohm's law, we know that about Ohm's law, the relationship between voltage and the current. So now here V is equal to IR. So we have know about formula, V is equal to IR. Now apply this Ohm's law, right? Apply Ohm's law to each resistors. Now see, here resistors R1. For apply this law to the R here R1. So here first one, V is equal to IR. Okay, so here in the first case what happens, see, resistance R1 volt V1. Okay, current is same I. Now in second case what here, see, V is equal to IR. So resistance is R2 and the voltage is V2, current is same I. Now third one, V is equal to IR. Okay, now voltage is V3 and resistance is R3, right? This is what V1, V2 and V3 across the each resistors, right? Now put these value in equation 1, right? In equation 1 becomes, so here V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, right? Now V is equal to, what is V1? V1 nothing but IR1, right? Plus what is V2? V2 nothing but IR2. What is V3? V3 nothing but IR3, right? So now I taken common here, I common, so I take common here. So we get R1 plus here R2 plus R3, right? Now what is V? Here V is equal to, here taken V is equal to what? IR. So I take here IR is equal to V into R1 plus R2 plus R3, right? Now here I cancel, so we get R1 is equal to R series RS, taken RS series, so they will R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, this is what the resistance in a series. Okay, this is what the resistance in a series. That is, for resistance in series we take a resistance R. If we want to calculate total resistance in series, so we can just add all the resistance. Okay, R2 plus R3. So this is what the total calculation of the resistance in the series. The total resistance in series nothing but what? Simply you can add 1, 2 and 3. R1 plus R2 plus R3. So that is what very important formula to calculate the total resistance in series circuit. So total resistance in series circuit is calculated by this formula. Total resistance. Okay, total resistance in a series. Okay, in a series is calculated by R1 plus R2 plus R3. Okay, so that is why when we connected the resistance in series, so what happened here? The resistance are just add up. So when the resistance are just add up, what happened? The resistance is maximum. Okay, the resistance is resistance is maximum in a series connection. In a series connection, you have to remember that one. When the resistance is maximum, when we connect the resistance in series, in that case resistance are maximum. Why? Because of they are just add up and add up. One by one they are adding up. So that is why there is maximum resistance in the series circuit, and here there is more loss of the current in. When we connected more circuit in the series, then there is a more loss of the current here. Okay, so that is what a very important point you have to remember here. So this is what the very important derivation of connection in series. So we start from here, the current is same, but the voltage is different. For R1 V1, for R2 V2, and for R3 it is V3. So total voltage is V1 plus V2 plus V3. Then apply Ohm's law. For R1 it is VI1 R1, VI2 R2, and for R3 it is V3 I. Now put these values in equation 1. We get this condition. Then we take the I common. Then we take I cancel. We get R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, and so on up to the Rn. Okay, right? In general we write here Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus so on plus Rn. Okay, this is what in a general the connection in the series, where N is nothing but the number of resistance, right? So here very important point you have to remember, and how do we use this in the calculation of the resistance, that is very important. Okay, so next before going to the calculation, now come to the another very important point about resistance is, that is the advantage. What is importance of its resistance and what is the disadvantage of this connection, right? After that we have to come to the numericals. Okay, so please write down these all concept derivation, and start from here to the end to here, and this is the series connection circuit diagram, and we already defined the series connection, that is end to end connection is nothing but a series connection. Okay, so please note down this, and next come to the other very important part, that is the advantage and disadvantage of a connection in the series, right? So please write down this one. Okay students, now come to the very important point of the series connection, that is advantage and disadvantage of series connections, right? So in this side I write the advantages, and this side I have the disadvantages. So first focus on the advantages here. So in the current, for example, advantages, current is same in all the parts of the circuit. We know that in the current all the devices of electric circuit receive the same current. That is first advantage. Second advantage, current in the circuit increases when more cells are added, right? When more cells are added in the series connection, the cells will just add up. Okay, there is a maximum current in the increase in the current. For example, I show here. For example, take this is one battery, this is another battery, this is another. Okay, three batteries are connected in series. For example, this is 2 volt, this is 3 volt, this is 4 volt. So what happened here? Total 2 plus 3 4, 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 3 9. So total 9 voltage is there. So what happened? Whenever we connect in the battery or cell in the series, when we connect the cell in the series, what happened? There is increase in the battery total battery voltage, right? That is what here current in the circuit is increases. Now again, all the components of the circuit controlled by the only one switch. Okay, so control all these components. For example, I connect the bulb in the series, right? So bulb in the series. For this bulb control, I only use this only one circuit. One switch is enough. Okay. If off means all are off. If on means all are on. Okay. So only one switch can be handle all the appliances in the series connection. Okay. This is all about the advantages. Now come to the disadvantages here. Okay, disadvantages here. See, if one component is fail in the circuit, then the other component also fail. Why? Because of this circuit is broken. For example, imagine here, this is the bulb connection series with this and this, right? If this bulb is fail, burn, for example, this bulb is burn. So what happened? The flow of current is stopped automatically because of there is no connection. Break one. If this fail means the circuit is break. When circuit is break, there is no flow of the electricity. So that is why if any one bulb is fail, means the all bulbs are be fails than because of this broken circuit. Right? Now another one, in series when the more components are connected, then the result the greater or maximum resistance. Right? Whenever we connected the resistance in series or component in series, we observe that there is increase in the resistance. Right? So that is why there is a maximum current required here. Maximum loss of current is there. Whenever we add the or connect the resistance in series or device in this series. So what happens is more resistance is there, because of the resistance add up, so there is increase in the resistance, and that is why the shells in the series do not last longer. So that this quickly what happened, quickly the battery is discharged. So that is why, because of the maximum resistance in the series, the batteries do not last longer. So these are student advantage and disadvantage of series connection and series in advantage, series connection advantage and series connection disadvantage here. So please write down these 2 points. And now come to the very important part, that is solution of the numerical problems on the series. Now let's we learn about how the series connection here, if the applies a current in series, then how we calculate the current, how we calculate the total resistance, and how we calculate the voltage if they give the circuit diagram of the series connections. Okay, so please write down this one, and after that we have to solve the very important numericals on the series connections. Okay, so write down. Okay students, now come to the problem on the series connection, and here I take a problem. So here the three resistors of 5 ohm, 10 ohm and 15 ohm are connected in series, right? So given here R1 given, that is how much ohm? 5 ohm. R2 given how much ohm? 10 ohm. And R3 is given how much? 50 ohms, right? Are connected in series. Okay, connection is series connection. Here diagram also given. Connected in a series with a volt, at how much battery? With a voltage of V is equal to 12 volt, right? 12 volt power supply. Calculate the current combined resistance, means what? Total resistance. Okay, total resistance. I calculate total resistance. Total resistance, that is I take a RS in series. Okay, so how we find total resistance here? In the series, the total resistance are found by the R1 plus R2 plus R3, right? So I take here R1 plus R2 plus R3, and that is nothing but what? Combined resistance, right? So here due to the series we take addition. Now first one 5 plus 10 plus 15. So total how much? 15. It is 30 ohm. So this is what? Combined resistance is finished. Okay, come to next one. The current that flows in the circuit, right? We know that in the parallel the same current is flowing in the 5 ampere, 10 ampere and 15 ampere. So we know that Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. So in the place of R I can write RS series. So here what happened? V is equal to R, V by RS divided by is equal to I. Now therefore I is equal to here, I is equal to how much? What is V? V is 12, right? And RS is 30, right? 6 to 6 5, right? 6 5 30. So we get I is equal to 2 by 5. So it is nothing but what? 0.4, right? 0.4 ampere, right? Carry 1. So 5 4 20, right? So 0.4 ampere is the current flowing in the each resistance. Now after that and in each resistance, okay, that is finished. Now the potential difference across the each resistance. So here V1, V2 and V3 we have to find. Okay, so what is V1 here? So here V1 means I take R1 current I, correct? For V2 I take, for it R2 means it is V2 nothing but resistance R2 and current I, right? And for resistance V3 means it is V3 resistance R3 and current same I. Now V1 equal to, what is resistance R1 here? R1 is 15, okay, 15 into, I can write here 2 by 2, 0.4 nothing but 2 by 5, okay, 2 by 5, because 5 get cancelled, we get 2 volt. V1 is 2 volt. Now again here come V, here R2 how much? It is 10. So I can write I nothing but what? 2 by 3, 2 by 5. So 5 1, 5 2, we get 2 2 is 4. So 4 volt. Now here V3, R3 how much? R3 is 15. So I can take here I nothing but 2 by 5. So 5 1, 5 3, we get 6. 3 2 is 6 volt. it is V3. So this is what a very simple calculation of the current in the circuit and the total resistance and the voltage in each circuit, right? Each means you have take voltage across R1 means R1 take, R12 means R2 take, R3 means R3 we take, and we calculate the total current and the total resistance in the circuit, student. So this is like we are applying the that formula here, right? So this is the calculation of resistance, total resistance, current and the each voltage across each resistance by using the series connection, right? So please write down this one. And the last problem of this concept we taken here. Okay, after that we take another problem. That is last problem. Okay students, take the last problem of this video, and that is very important problem, and this is very important problem. See here, study the following circuit diagram, right? This is circuit, following circuit is given, and find the reading of ammeter and voltmeter. Means you find the current and you find the voltage. See, this is the diagram, and study diagram. It is battery given, how much 3 volt given. So right here V given is how much 3 volt. 3 volt battery is given, and then ammeter and voltmeter is given. So whenever we apply the potential difference, the current is flowing in the circuit. So then what happened? The ammeter reading we have to find. How much current is flow, that is ammeter reading, right? And next, when we apply the potential difference across the 2 volt, so how much potential difference is across the 2 ohm resistance, you have to calculate, that is voltmeter. So this calculation, this one, and ammeter calculation is ammeter, right? So we have to find the current means we use the formula I is equal to V by R, right? Ohm's law. So if you want to calculate current means we require V and we require R. So there are 2 R is there. Okay. So which one we taken? So here study that these 2 are in resistance, right? So first we have to find the total resistance, then we find the current, right? So here R1 is given, how much? 4 ohm, and its series end-to-end connection, that is next one is R2 is given, and this is what? 2 ohm. Okay. So now total resistance Rs is equal to how much? R1 plus R2, right? So now what is R1? 4 plus R2 is 2, that is total 6 ohm, right? So now therefore V is equal to IR, I take RS series, so now I is equal to V by RS. Now what is I? I is equal to V given 3 ohm, 3 volt, sorry, and RS is given how much? 6. So 3 1, 3 2, it is nothing but 0.5 ampere of current flowing. It is reading of this one. Therefore, ammeter reading, the ammeter reading is 0.5 ampere. Okay, this one first solution. Now come to the second one. Is first one, right? It is first one. Now come to second one, that is voltmeter reading. So voltmeter reading, volt when connected, volt is connected only to the 2 ohm. So that is a 2 ohm taken. So V is equal to IR. Okay, V is equal to IR. So V is equal to what is I? I is 0.5. So I can take 0.5, nothing but 1 by 2. I take first 0.5 into what is R? R is 2. Here 2. Because we find this V means we have take this R, because this end connected to the R. Now this is 2 ohm. Now 0.5 nothing but 1 by 2. Here is this 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 2 will not cancel. So V is equal to 1 volt. 1 volt. So voltmeter reading. Voltmeter reading is equal to 1 volt. Okay, so this is what the solution of this second problem. Okay students, so hope you understand here how we recognize, how we understand, how we study the given circuit in series or not. So for series circuit, the very base process is you must add all the resistors which are connected in series, and how you check the connected series, one end to end connection, one logic, another logic, they receive the same current. If the resistance receives same current, then there is a series connection, right? If the circuit or resistance receives same current, then that circuit is series. So here observe that same current is flow, right? So it is a series. So for series, you have to add the resistance. Then simply by Ohm's law, you can calculate the voltage, you can calculate the current, right, by using this series connection. So hope you understand this concept of series connection and also understand the derivation R1 RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 and practice that also. And then you have to, I hope you can also understand the two problems of series combination, first one and this one, second one. So again recall the activities, again recall the other problems, right? In the textbook, in the Google, we get other types of problems on series. So please go and solve those problems to get a grip on this concept. Okay, so here for this video finished. Now to come to the next video about parallel, and in that concept we are in that video we learn about more about the parallel connections. Okay, so this is about series. Thank you.